And we're back for more Ace Academy. Let's jump right in. As soon as my head hits the pillow, I fall asleep. Who knows what tomorrow will hold? Team rankings, I do believe. Actually, is tomorrow Sunday? I thought it was Monday. My alarm awakens me and I go through the routine of getting ready for the day. Nikki's already downstairs, and after a quick breakfast, we both head to school. My class today is a little different from usual. Students sit scattered around the room, but as I walk past them to find a seat, I overhear snippets of conversations in different languages. Like me, they're all foreign to Japan. I settle into a seat at the back of the class, far from the entrance, and gaze out the window while I wait for the professor to enter. Suddenly, the room quiets down. I glance at the door, expecting to see the professor, but a girl with bright blue eyes and blonde hair is there instead. Although she has her hips cocked to the side, she carries a commanding presence, not as commanding as Kaori. All eyes are focused on her, but she doesn't even blink at the attention. She scans the room, and when her gaze settles on me, she flashes me an excited grin. I overhear the two guys next to me commenting about her.
Who is that girl?
She must be new. I would have remembered a hottie like her.
I can feel the heat of everyone's glares as she steadily makes her way towards me.
Hey, she's coming our way!
Could it be? Is she coming to us?
Whispers float behind her, but she ignores them and sits in the empty desk beside me.
Hey, how's it going?
I wait for the other guys to answer, but they whisper to each other instead.
Who's that guy? Does she know him?
She must. Why else would she search him out?
You're right. She's way out of his league.
She continues to stare at me, waiting expectantly. She must be talking to me. I'm such a chick magnet. I don't know her. She can't be talking to me. I would immediately do the look over the shoulder thing, which has been more than once I've started to look over my shoulder and someone's like, no, you. I don't know her. She can't be talking to me. I look away from her, confident she hadn't directed that question at me. After a moment, she touches my arm.
Hey!
Huh? Do we know each other?
No, but I saw you at the qualifiers.
Ah, that's what this is about. You did?
Yeah, I watched you take out those two AIs by yourself.
Oh, okay. She leans closer to me, and her voice takes on a breathy tinge. Ooh.
You were really impressive. I've never seen anybody's core do that before.
1, never talk to me like that again. 2, never talk to me like that again. I immediately lean back when she leans in. Why is she getting so close? Yeah, everyone was surprised by my core.
So, how did you do it?
Before I can answer, the professor walks in. Yes. The girl gives me a lingering smile before shifting back into her seat.
Good morning, class. Welcome to the Foreign Exchange International Bridging. This class is for those who are new to Japan or would like a stronger understanding of Japanese culture and the history of the Izukaze. That means most of your assignments will require you to leave campus and explore the city.
This class should be interesting. It'll be nice to get off campus every once in a while.
Now, let's begin. You'll find your first class assignment online. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day.
The cute girl turns back to me and hands me a torn sheet of paper.
Don't lose this, okay?
She winks. What's this?
It's my number.
Why are you giving me this? She brushes a stray hair from her eyes.
I was hoping we could get a chance to continue our earlier conversation.
I fold my arms, unconvinced.
And it'd be nice to get to know someone in the same class, in case we ever have questions.
That is a valid point, Miss Bell. I scribble down my own number and hand it to her. Here. She smiles.
Thanks. Call me sometime, okay?
She grabs her bag and starts to leave. Wait. She flips her hair and lets her gaze fall back to me. What's your name?
Valerie.
I'm Jay.
I know.
That's a little creepy. She winks at me again and turns away. I watch Valerie's hips sway mesmerizingly as she exits the room, and I'm left wondering what exactly just happened. I've never met a girl as bold as her before. And how did she know my name? From the qualifiers? I shake the questions out of my head and collect my things.
Did you see that? He didn't even ask for it, but she just gave that guy her number.
Do not speak about me as if I am not present.
No way!
The two of them crowd me as I pack up.
Dude, that was amazing.
What was?
That chick was all over you. What's your secret?
Huh?
I mean, how did you get a girl like that to just give you her number?
Yeah, usually we have to ask for it, and that hardly ever works.
I shrug and shoulder my bag. Nothing in particular. You have to be J or no idea. I've never picked you have to be J. I can't explain why women are just drawn to me. Yes, I have. I just didn't remember the option.
Neither can we.
I'm not sure whether I should be offended or not. A few students hover in the doorway, unsure if they should enter the classroom or not. Look, I've gotta go. Other people need to use this room.
One day, we'll learn your true secret.
If you say so, buddy. I leave before they can say anything else. Now that class is over, I've got some free time. What do I feel like doing? I feel like doing Kaori. My stomach complains loudly for food. Oh, I love this event. Hopefully no one else heard that. At least I have plenty of time to grab lunch before my next class. There's a cafeteria on campus, which I've eaten at a couple times. The food is cheap and surprisingly good. Way better than the cafeteria food at CINY, but the options are limited. I've heard the Pilot's Lounge has some decent options, and their daily specials incorporate cuisine from other cultures. It might be worth a look. I navigate to the lounge. Luckily, there isn't a line. I hope that's because I've beaten the lunch rush, and not because the food is bad. Pushing those thoughts aside, I walk up to the bar.
Hello, what do you have?
I study the limited menu on the wall. Behind the bartender is a chalkboard with the daily special written down. Cheeseburger with fries. Hell yeah, burger with fries. Burger and fries. It must be my lucky day. I've been craving a good burger ever since I landed in Japan. I'll have the burger with fries.
How special? Burger and fries coming up. That'll be 873 credits.
After paying, I move over to the side and wait for my lunch. Within a few minutes, he slides over a tray with a juicy burger and a mound of fries. I can't wait to start eating this beast of a burger. Picking up my tray, I scan the Pilot's Lounge for an empty table. Most are occupied by single students focused on their own food or studies. As I'm debating whether or not to join a random student, I spot a girl with reddish-orange hair sitting alone. It's Kaori. I breathe out a sigh of relief and make my way over to her. Hey. She looks up at me.
Oh, hi.
Mind if I sit here? She shakes her head. Thanks. I place my tray next to her bento and sit down. Kaori refocuses on her meal and eats in silence. This is pretty awkward. So, how are things?
Good.
She doesn't even bother looking at me. What do you think about the weather today?
Adequate.
This is seriously like pulling teeth. I shouldn't be surprised, though. It is Kaori, after all. Small talk is not her forte. I pick up a ketchup packet and squeeze the contents all over my fries. Incorrect. You squeeze them next to the fries and you dip, you heathen.
You're really eating that?
Huh? Oh, now you decide you want to have a conversation? Kaori has finally looked up from her food and examines my meal.
Burgers are very unhealthy. They are full of fat and very high in calories. The fries are even worse. Those are just empty carbs. And the average meal holds the amount of sodium an average person needs in a day.
That's what makes it taste so good. Kaori leans back in disappointment and shrugs.
Whatever. It's your choice.
I glance at her bento. It has an assortment of simple maki rolls. I'm just glad I'm eating this instead of that. Well, sometimes it's nice to eat something tasty for a change. She frowns in irritation.
What makes you think my bento isn't tasty?
I take another look at it and smirk. You don't need to get so defensive. I'm sure it's healthy, but that thing barely looks seasoned. Oh. Kaori shoves a maki roll into my mouth while I'm mid-sentence.
Don't judge it until you've tried it.
Believe it or not, viewers, I actually don't like sushi very much. I have had sushi twice in my life, and once I was like, do I like this, or do I just like the eel sauce? And I ate a roll without the eel sauce, and I was like, I just like the eel sauce. And the other time I had sushi, the same person was making, only she actually put a lot more effort into it than just a basic quick snack for our Final Fantasy Tactics RPG tabletop session. And she went, have this sushi that's a lot better. And I ate one roll and went, nope, I'm just not a sushi person. And that was the end of that. Never had sushi again in my entire life. But that was a month ago, so, I had sushi for the first time a month ago and I did not like it. Wow, this is surprisingly delicious. It's light with simple ingredients, but each bite is still packed with flavor. Kaori quickly retracts her chopsticks. Once she realizes what she's done, her cheeks flush. I open my mouth wide. Kaori's face reddens even more.
What are you doing?
Feed me again!
What do you mean again? I wasn't feeding you!
Don't be so shy, Kaori. Come on. As I lean my head closer, she scoots to the far end of the booth.
Stop acting weird!
Her voice cracks with embarrassment as she buries her face in her bento box. We end up finishing our meals in silence, but I'm glad I was able to learn a little bit more about Kaori. Remembering that the team rankings were supposed to be posted this morning, I take out my phone and notice an unread email from the school. The rankings are posted online and can be accessed through the web link. I tap the link embedded in the email and wait. And wait. And wait. The page doesn't load. Damn thing still isn't working for me. There's a note at the bottom of the email saying a physical copy of the ranking is posted in the Pilot's Lounge, so I head there. Upon entering, I notice a crowd of pilots on the opposite wall in front of the posted ranks. They're surrounding a smiling guy with white hair and showering him with praise. I have a brief feeling of deja vu. Pushing past the crowd, I eagerly check the board and search for my team. My stomach twists into knots. I really don't know what to expect. Once I find our team, I breathe a sigh of relief. Rank 21! That's not bad at all. The pilots beside me are still talking, and I tune into their conversation.
Congratulations on being ranked number 1 again this year, Akira!
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thanks, guys. But it's actually my team who deserves the congratulations. They all fought really well.
Huh, his eyes are red, and his hair is white. Son of Crow in Winter confirmed.
Still, you were a big reason why your team got first rank. I watched the match, and you were amazing out there.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Don't you already have a sponsor too?
Yeah,
Who is it?
it's Eludian Enterprises.
I've heard their weapons are pretty cutting edge.
Wow, you're so lucky! You basically had a sponsor waiting for you.
Before anyone else can reply, a group of girls cut through the crowd to read the rankings. A tall girl with long, dark hair steps forward and squints at the board and cheers excitedly. Remember her for later.
Hey! We made it to the top 10!
As she jumps up in excitement, my eyes are drawn to her chest. But I look away before I catch myself staring. Oh, funny story, when I met the people in my Final Fantasy RPG group for the first time, both the girls there are super hot, and they both thought I was asexual because I never leered at them, and they're used to that. Which did become a funny thing later on. And they're like, wait, you find us attractive? I'm like, how could people not find you attractive? What? But, funny story out of the way. Let's get back into it. As she jumps up in excitement, I look away before I catch myself staring. Glancing around me, it seems like I wasn't the only guy she distracted.
Are you serious, May?
One of her teammates pushes past to double-check the post.
Of course I'm serious. We're in 9th place.
That's not bad at all.
Especially considering how long we've actually practiced together.
That's true.
Akira joins May.
Congratulations on your rank, May.
Thank you, but I'm sure it means nothing compared to being number 1.
She flashes him a warm smile and rubs her arm, squeezing her chest together in the process. Akira falters for a second, then shakes his head and speaks earnestly.
No, you girls are pretty impressive. You're a new team, right? Formed over the summer?
May nods.
It's not often that a team who hasn't had much chance to practice and learn from each other is able to make top rank. You have every right to be proud.
Thanks. That means a lot.
I can't believe Akira just said we impressed him. I know!
Do you already have sponsors too?
Not yet, but we aren't worried. We've had a few companies reach out to us today.
It must be nice not to worry about sponsorship. I think my team and I will go through the SBA to get a sponsor.
SBA? What's that? I do a quick search on my phone. A website for a student-run association pops up on the school network. Oh, it's a sponsorship bridging association. A student association that pairs sponsorship opportunities with different teams. Sounds simple enough. I click on the More Information tab. Why should your team get a sponsor? The SBA prides themselves on pairing appropriate sponsors with the Ace Academy teams who have proven their ability in battle. These sponsors fund teams for their repair costs as well as provide them with equipment improvements. This is a mutual relationship that benefits both the team through equipment costs and repairs and the sponsor by giving them greater exposure and an opportunity to advertise through their teams. I scan through the rest of the website, looking up for the on-campus location I should stop by and see if they can help us with a sponsor. Instead of the location, I find the student volunteer list, and a name pops out at me. Yuna Misaki. I didn't know she was part of the SBA. Maybe she'll be willing to help us out. It's a bit loud since those pilots are still talking, so I move to a quiet corner and dial Yuna's number.
Hello?
Hey Yuna, it's Jay.
Oh, hi! How are you?
I'm fine, but I need your help.
Oh? With what?
I saw your name on the SBA volunteer list.
Oh.
She seems genuinely surprised. You work with them, right?
Yeah, I do. Sorry, I just wasn't expecting that.
Why? I was looking to get our team a sponsor, but wasn't sure how.
Oh.
Then I heard a few students talking about the SBA Day and figured I'd check it out. When I saw your name, I just had to ask.
I'd be happy to help you find a sponsor.
Really? You don't mind?
It's no trouble at all. I'll check in with the association in the morning, and I'll be sure to keep you in the loop.
Thanks. I really appreciate this.
Did you need anything else? I don't mean to rush you, but I've got to head out.
No, that's all.
Okay, then I'll talk to you when I have something.
Great. Thanks again for your help.
Anytime. See you around.
Yeah, see you. The phone clicks as she hangs up. At least we're one step closer to getting a sponsor. I hope. I glance at the time. It's still early in the evening. What should I do? Nothing. But we're gonna leave it off here. Next time, Sho and Yuna are both options. The question is, Who are we gonna pick? What are we gonna do? Kaori's not an option, so I need to pick something else. And obviously there's Nikki. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Have a good day!